What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day bringing you a budget blade, a budget blade, a budget blade. This is a Valley Forge blade out of New Jersey. This is the VF-1, I'm looking at it backwards, 110TK. Well, you could all see it right there. We are looking at, let's see, aluminum bolster, an end resin, and wood handle. We have a 3CR13 stainless steel satin blade. It's a 11.6 overall length, and the blade I do believe is 6.125 inches long. So here's the thing, they keep the price down around 15 bucks because of this right here. This is cheap. That's not to say this is excellent, but this is, you know, a far better knife than the sheath is a sheath. So basically, don't do this, guys, because you're going to cut your hands off. It's all right. It's got your little finger hole there, so you can not lose it. And it's supposed to be a fighter, and then you can punch with it and all that. And you can turn it in your hand. If you have, you know, any kind of skill at all, you'll be able to play with it. I don't recommend it if you're a first-time knife guy spinning this knife, because the weight is so light. It's really light, so it kind of jacks up the whole turning thing. Fit and finish overall, I have to say it's not too bad. There's your little pommel right there. It's got like a little British flag effect to it, so I guess you'd have to sit it this way. And then, you know, your finger hole, even though it curls up and doesn't go in, this doesn't catch your finger. It's pretty comfortable. You have a nice little swell here. Now, Valley Forge says Newark, New Jersey, and then on the back it says China. So it's one of the other guys. What are you going to play with here? But it is. It's a, you know, it's a hollow grind. The only problem with it is it feels like I can bend it. You know what I mean? It's so lightweight to the point where it almost feels cheap. Well, it kind of is. You know what I mean? When you're talking about a $15 blade, it's cheap. But as a little hunter, who knows? This edge, obviously, in 3CR13, this edge is going to be able to resharpen like crazy. The problem is 3CR13 isn't going to stay sharp with heavy use. So you're going to have to be sharpening it. As far as the strength of the steel, this thing is going to be just fine for going through pelt and meat and things like that. It's not a chopper. I could tell right away just by the light feel of it. I have a feeling that if I do, I like this little swell right here. If I do chop with it, then I risk damaging the blade. I can guarantee that I can, I just noticed something. I guarantee that I can baton with it for like kindling and all that, but look at this. Anybody else see what I see? Yeah, let's see if we can straighten that without breaking it. Let's see. So the blade is definitely, without a doubt, crooked. It, just like me, it leans to the left. Let's see if I can straighten it a little bit. No, but it's solid. So I don't know if that means it's bent or if it's actually just fit in there crooked. But it's definitely a crooked blade. But it's not. This isn't a bad like just cheap hunter. You know what I mean? If you're going to take this thing out in the woods and, you know, use it as a hunting blade, that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. The edge brand new. The edge brand new comes all right. Let's see how all right it is though. So, and being a hollow grind, you have that really fine end of the edge. And I'll tell you what, I could talk about it being crooked all I want, but one thing it is a little shaver. So Valley Forge, it's kind of hard to see. You can see all the hairs in there. But Valley Forge made themselves. Where am I in there? I can't see it. Yeah, you can see it. They made themselves a sharp blade, right? And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Out of the box for 15 bucks, shave sharp is never something worth complaining about. And this thing, is pretty sharp out of the box. So I got to say that between the nylon and the crooked and the weight factor of it all, edge-wise, coming out of the box, especially if this is going to be, you know, your kid's first hunting knife or whatever, you're looking to get him something that he can start off with. Not a survival knife, not a chopper or a heavy batoner or this and that. But man, I'll tell you what, it's sharp. And if you're going to be skinning animals, your concern is going to be sharp, not can it chop. So let's take it outside and see how sharp she is. All right. Okie dokie, we're at the old stump. I want to start with the soccer ball. I want to start just to see. Wow, that penetration. When I was trying for just going through one area and it ended up going through the both. I want to use my finger in the hole and I'm going to put my thumb on top of the spine. And wow, that actually went through better than some of the high quality knives I've used doing that. Let's see here. Man, instant penetration. So I have to say that I barely swung on that. Penetration and the ability to skin through hide. Wow. Got started late on that one. Not too bad. And the fact that it looks like a cool propeller when you're doing that. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's try and push cut. Let's try. And it goes through with ease for $15. $15. I gotta say, it feels really good in the hand. Like, it feels really good. Woohoo, that was close to on the hand. Man, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's do some 4-foot drops. That's got some bite. See how she falls here. Let's look at the balance. Perfect. Perfect. It's got incredible bite. And the reason for the bite is because this hollow grind goes all the way up to the spine. So it's a high hollow right here. And that's pretty good. I want to pry, but don't want to pry. You know what I mean? We'll just do light prying. It is hollow grind, and it is $15. But let's see. Light pry, zero bending, anything like that. It's still leaning to the left, but I'm left to wonder if that is if that's just put in crooked and not bent. So let's do a couple hard downward throws, and we'll see if this this grip loosens any. Look at the bite, guys. Ugh. $15 freaking. So now that I got it way in there, I'm going to see if I can push it over. See, real light. See if it'll straighten or snap. Because that was way in there. No, it's still crooked. So I'm guessing that it's not a bend. I'm guessing that it's just installed crooked. And is that going to change anything about the knife? Not at all. I mean, not even close to change anything about the knife. Oh, hey, got a little buddy coming by. I was going to chop him in half, but why would I do that when I can dice him? All right, bird food. Look at that. Look at that. It wiggled and jiggled and wriggled inside her. Perhaps she'll die. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. And birds are going to love this. Now I got worm all over my finger. All right, so that, you can see, it was pretty good. Let's see if we can chop it all the way through and with ease. You know, I got an idea. I want to check something out. Come on. All right, so we got a couple of these 1-inch forest trees. Let's see if we can't play with one right here. Holy mackerel. All right, so that went a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to. Let's see. Man, not too bad. Duh. All that time in the gym, I can't grip a stick. All right, so let's give it a little notch action here. Wow, I'll tell you what, this hollow grind, man, it is literally biting. I mean, biting into the wood. This is crazy. Crazy. I absolutely did not expect this knife to perform as well as it is. But that happens a lot. You get something for 15 bucks and you expect it to be a $15 product, and then you take it outside and it makes an idiot of you. And with me, it's not that difficult. Ooh, doggy. Man, I could just use this. Ooh, doggy. So far, not so bad. All right, here we are. Instead of going over to that pine or the fir tree, I got corrected. It's not pine, it's fir. So we're gonna go ahead to the old pallet. Wow, the bite is insane. Wow, it literally just wants to leave my hand. You know what I mean? Not leave my hand, but stay in the wood. My hand wants to leave the blade. It's in there so good. Wow. I mean, the bite on this hard pallet is pretty crazy. So you can see what it's doing here. Let's see if there's any damage in this edge. Not at all. Not at all. The edge looks good. Let's see if it's still sharp. Let's see together. How the hell am I going to do this? All right, let's put you guys over here. Hopefully you won't fall down. All right. Look at that. Making paper. Look at that. Look at that. Making paper. Look at how thin those strands are. That's how sharp this thing is after beating it on some wood. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. Man, how clean that is. So, 15 bucks, guys. 15 bucks for a cool little Valley Forge knife. And I have to say that it is definitely a cool knife. I really like the look of it. I didn't like the weight, how it was in my hand at first, but I like the comfort. I like the grip. That felt pretty good. And as much as I thought I had a chip, but it was just a piece of wood, as much as I didn't expect it to be able to perform, especially on wood, you know what I mean? Because it is a hunting knife. It's not a woodman's knife. It worked out pretty well on hard pallet. It went through the trees pretty easy. I mean, you know, what else really for a hunting knife can you do? I don't have any carcasses laying around. Them soccer balls are the closest thing I'm going to be able to use. But it went through that soccer ball like nothing. It was a breeze. So, man, I'll tell you, you guys are getting blurry out there, so let's pick you up. Let's pick you up, take you for a walk. So, what do we have here? We have a budget blade, $15. Try to get it into focus. Right there, you can see Valley Forge. Now, this is one of those products that's, you know, owned by Frost Cutlery, and you know, you could tell by the box when it comes in. You look at the box, you go, "That's a Frost Cutlery box." But I'll tell you, just like every other Frost Cutlery fixed blade I've used, hunters and things like that, it works. It works. They might be shallow in the lockback department, but I have not had a single hunting blade by Frost Cutlery fail me yet. They've done pretty well. That's fairly impressive for the prices that you're getting these things for. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. So here's another one on the books, man. The Valley Forge. It works. It works. You know, it says satin blade, but it's like a mirror. So I don't know what kind of satin they're using, but fantastic. Not too bad. $15. You want to get some kid their first knife. This is one of those that you do it with, or you just want to not spend a whole bunch on a hunting knife that's actually going to be able to be used as a hunting knife. This is it, man. This is it. Frost Cutlery, Valley Forge, they did it. They made a good-looking, good knife that they could sell for 15 bucks that actually works. Not too shabby. I'm stabbed. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.